recording. Awesome. So I want to thank you guys for joining in because I know we have some new faces and that is awesome. For you guys that are joining in and don't know me, I'm Tara. I'm an advanced director from Maryland, and I've been with Pampered Chef for almost 13 years. I can't believe I'm saying that, but April, it'll be 13 years. So Lauren, and do you guys, everybody else want to introduce yourselves? Because we do have some new people, so I'd like to do that.
I can start.
Thanks.
I'm Donna. I've been with Pampered Chef for almost 5 years and hanging in there.
You're hanging in there with us.
Yep.
Hanging in there.
All right.
Where is she from? Can you guys tell us where you're from? Sorry, I'm just
I'm
nosy.
one of the Maryland people.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, honey. Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Victoria. I'm on Tara's team, and I'm in Maryland, and I've joined 2 years ago this month. So happy anniversary to me.
Yes, that's right.
All
It's
right.
your year, girl. The year of the director.
I'm fingers crossed still.
Awesome. So, Lisa, you want to go?
I'm Lisa, and I've been with Pampered Chef a little over 6 years now. I'm out here in California. Braless.
Boobies flying. Is this the Lisa that's on our chat?
Yes.
Yes.
I hadn't seen a face with a name, so now I know you're Lisa with the flying boobs.
Okay, let's go. Cassie, I'm sure everybody knows you already, but let's let you introduce yourself.
I'm Cassie. I'm in South Carolina, but I'm from Maryland, and I'm a director. I've been with Pampered Chef for about 8 years.
Awesome. And Lauren?
I am Lauren. I'm also in Maryland and I'm a director, and I've been with Pampered Chef for 10 years.
Wow.
Job.
Alrighty. Let's see. Anne?
Hey everybody, I'm Anne. I'm in Virginia, originally from England, and I've been with Pamper Chef 5 years, coming up for 6 in the end of August.
She is a spice girl.
I am, look.
So, and Carrie?
Am I muted or am I good?
No, you're good.
Okay.
We can hear
All
you.
right. Because sure. Carrie, I live in Maryland. I'm a consultant. Along. I don't know. So this time under Lauren, what am I, like 6 years or so? But I started Pampered Chef originally about 15 years ago.
Awesome.
All right, it was a very brief break.
All right. Well, thanks for joining in.
We're ready.
And Marsica?
Oh, wow, I'm impressed. You
Did I
got
say it right?
You did. I don't get that very often at all. So I usually get Marsica
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
or Marcia. But anyway, yes, it is Marsica. I go by Marcy, though, makes it simpler. And I have been with Pampered Chef since June of 24.
Oh, awesome. So you
And
just
I'm in St. Louis,
in
Missouri.
St. Louis.
Great.
Awesome.
Yes.
Somebody representing the middle of the country besides Ohio.
Yes.
And
Hey now.
Little country people.
so, and Cassie, do you wait, oh my God, I can't remember from Ohio. I'm totally drawing a blank.
That's Angela.
Angela. Sorry. It's been a long day for me. So,
Yeah, I'm Angela from Ohio.
perfect.
I don't know. I've been with Pampered Chef on and off again for, I don't know, Cassie. I don't know.
About
How
6
long?
years for her.
6 years? Okay. Thank you, Cassie.
Sounds good.
Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead. I want to go ahead and get started because there's a lot that we wanted to go over tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because there's a slideshow I wanted to do, and there we are. So if I don't, I won't be able to see your faces. Like, so if you have any questions, just speak up. Let's see. Alrighty, let's move my little thingies out of the way and click present. Alrighty, so I had to make it pretty cool. If for those of you guys that aren't on my team, you might see the little mimosa right here. My team is called Team Mimosa. So you'll see that that's quite kind of like our team.
She likes to drink mimosas a lot
Well, is that a
and
problem?
wine.
Is that a problem? Okay.
Nope.
So wait, why isn't my thing not working? Okay. I don't know why that wasn't working right there. My pictures aren't coming up. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to do it just like this so you guys can see, and I'll blow it up. And briefly, I'm just gonna show you guys, most of you guys are familiar with what is going on in January, which is actually quite a lot. So if you haven't seen any of these yet, you know that the consultant sales, we have the opportunity to earn double sales points for the trip. We'll get to the trip in a few minutes. And the earn part of the anniversary collection, what's it called?
Tableware, dinnerware.
Dinnerware. I'm like thinking cookware in my head, and I'm like, no, that's not it, but dinnerware. So just for submitting $1,000 in sales this month, you get to earn, let me blow this up. You get to earn this gorgeous platter with the bowl, platter and saucer cup set. So pretty easy to do. And when you recruit someone in this month and they qualify in their first 30 days, which means they submit $1,250 in their first 30 days, you earn this entire 12-piece dinnerware set. So if you haven't looked at these yet, you should go on to Consultants Corner. You can look at them in the store. You can look at them in through the promotions and stuff. It's really a nice set. It's sometimes some of the things, like they've done plates and things before, and they had like stars all over them, or they had Pampered Chef on them, and these are just plain. But I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. My dishes are at the point where they're kind of like all beaten up and mismatched, and I've dropped things, so it would be kind of nice to start over and to be able to get them for free, along with the commission and all of the other bonuses that go along with it, is something that I am definitely working towards.
I have a question.
Okay.
The person who is qualifying, do they earn that also?
No,
Okay.
I
All
don't
right. They
think
would
so.
have
You
to
know,
recruit.
I have to look at that, because there is something that is a recruiting bonus. So I think when they qualify, I don't know. I don't want to quote it, but I think I looked on there and it looked like the blender was
Oh,
like
okay. Yeah, I
another
think you're
That's
right.
for this
option.
month. But remember, they're going to have throughout the year, because this month for recruiting one, you can earn that set. But if you don't, there's going to be other opportunities. Like there is this tracking sheet that you can pull up, and it tells you some of the things, but you'll have other opportunities. I mean, if you don't get that this month, there'll be another opportunity. I don't know if there'll be a sales opportunity to earn that, or if it's strictly recruiting though.
Yeah,
You know?
I don't. There's four. There should be 4 opportunities
Mm-hmm.
to earn it.
Okay.
So that's pretty awesome.
That tracking sheet,
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to find it.
It looks like this.
Yeah.
Okay. And it
Yeah.
has all of the pieces, like this is this month, and you can check it off. And then here are the others. This one is if you go to in-person conference, you get that. If you don't go to in-person
Right.
conference, then that's off the table. But this is throughout the year. So
Correct.
Yep. So it is in Consultants Corner. I believe it was under promotions and recognition.
Mhm.
There's a tab down there that you can bring up all of that
Okay.
information.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You're very welcome. So I'm going to go, oh, wait a minute, I missed one. That's why. I don't know why my pictures weren't coming up on there. So make sure that you're familiar with the host special this month. And there still is time. If you don't have parties on your calendar, it's only the 7th. So you still have time for your hosts to earn the heart-shaped stoneware pan. So that means any party that is dated between January and the 15th and submitted by the 15th.
You have 1 week.
Yep, 1 week. The host will get this the heart pan for free. And I'm assuming it's just like any other incentive that we have. When they earn it, it's not going to show up on their order. You're not going to see that. Pampered Chef will automatically just send that out to them. So this
It
is
has to be dated January 1st, though. If you have an old party that you're just qualifying or whatever, it has to be dated January 1st.
Yeah.
Marcy
So-
was asking that today.
wait,
And
what?
Hey, am I able to ask a question now, or
Sure.
should I wait to the end? Sorry.
Sure.
Okay, so my trouble is that I don't think I'm utilizing like reaching out to people. So I don't know if this is the phone call that we, are to talk about it, but I do have that problem, and I don't think I'm getting to where I'm utilizing, people and how to reach out to get people to, order, get them involved, things like that, have parties. So if I need to do something separate and this is not the right time, just let me know.
Okay. We will I'm sure Cassie has some ideas and stuff like that for you, but we can help you too.
Okay.
Maybe
I'd
if,
say
and-
save it for the end so we can get
Yeah.
through the things that we wanted to
Okay.
show you and tell you. And
Yeah.
definitely, I can always talk to you on the phone too.
okay.
Sure. Okay. Thank you guys. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Okay. Go
Oh,
ahead.
that's okay. And you also want to make sure that the entire month is double free products. So that means if they hit 650 in sales and above, their free product value doubles. So the double free is one of the most sought after host rewards of the year. So it usually gets a lot of people excited about it. And I will tell you, if you haven't shared it with people, or if you don't put anything on your Facebook page, guess what? People aren't going to know that you sell Pampered Chef. So that's just a daily tip from me. So also in Table, there's also the winter reset outline. So you don't have to do anything when you're using Table. You don't have to come up with a template. You don't have to deal with any of that. So that's in there too. I guess it's best to keep write down any questions you have, and that way we can make sure we get through everything. Next, we're going to talk about just the selling products. So make sure that you're familiar with the Prep Ahead sale that has, I think they're 20% off of certain prep tools, from the mandolin, the food chopper, I don't even remember what all is in there off the top of my head. Like I said, I'm exhausted. And the guest special and free shipping. Free shipping is only for $150 or more, just like normal. Nothing has changed with that. And, here it is. So when you share the apron this month, okay, so I don't know what this means, exciting moments ahead. I think that means, like Cassie was saying, like there might be other opportunities spread out throughout the month or spread out throughout the year. So we just don't know what they are, because we are coming into our 45th year with Pampered Chef. And there's going to be a lot of exciting things coming. So
Yeah, February. So
yeah.
look for some surprises in February releasing maybe.
So make sure that you are familiar with the $25 kit. So that means that your hosts, your customers, your friends, your family, anybody else can join this month for $25 or for free if they have a $25 kit credit. So just remember that. We'll get to more on the recruiting, but there's also 25% off of any of the other launch kits. And they have the ability to earn the deluxe cooking blender. So when they qualify, I was right, it was the blender. When they qualify and hit their $12.50, they earn the blender. We earn the cookware set. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and skip one. I'm going to talk about, this is something that I share with my team. So I've got in here, I always set goals for the month. Well, it's best if we set goals for the year. So I'm going to have Cassie talk about some goal setting and vision boards. So Cassie, let me know when you want me to go to the next slide.
Oh, okay. Angela probably knows, and Marcy probably has heard me talking about vision boards. After I was with Pampered Chef for not quite a year, Stacy Itzel, our national executive director, reached out to me and asked me if I've done that. And I really had no idea about it. And ever since, it's just something that I do. I sat home on New Year's Eve and made one. And basically, like Tara said, it's just goal setting, personal goal setting. Hang on, I have a note to myself that so I don't forget to say something I wanted to say. Find that in a second. So it can be not just within your Pampered Chef business, it can be within your personal life and just goals that you would like to reach for that year. So I include everything, and I'm going to share what I've done and tell you also what Pampered Chef is offering to make it easy. I would suggest everyone make a vision board. It's very uplifting to do that, especially when you hit those goals. So first of all, everybody on here, think of someplace in your house. Like you might work outside of the house during the day also, and this is a side hustle for you. Or for like Tara and myself, this is our job. So, we work from home. So a place in your home that you would see something all the time. Does anybody want to share where that would be? Like where you would put something so you see it all the time? Because you want to keep your goals in front of you and you want to share your goals. So for me, that would be the kitchen. Sounds like a crazy place, but the kitchen is where I would put something. So now I want you to think of 5 things in life that you would like to hit that goal in life, whether it's spiritual, want to start going to a new church regularly, or you want to, Victoria, grow a team and become a director and get those perks. Or how about your car is on, its last leg and you really, really can't take out of the budget and you'd like to have a new car. Think of 5 things. And if you have a pen and pad, write those things down. And it can be anything. And if anybody will share, that will be great too. And then Tara, you can turn that on if you want one of those slides.
Here we go.
So while you're hopefully writing or thinking, I think of the beginning of the year as kind of a reset. And after this last year, not everybody's had a hard year, but it could be financially or just with family or in any aspect been a rough year, or maybe you had a great year, but no matter what, it's a brand new start. So I think of it as a reset, and I create my vision board. And for me, it's something tangible. And a lot of you, probably most of you, are more tech savvy than I am. I know Tara is, and a lot of people create vision boards virtually, but to me, it's the whole process of doing it. Cut and paste. We used to have magazines, so it's hard to find that stuff anymore. But I go to the dollar store. I actually buy a foam board. But this was my first one in 2018 when Stacy told me to sit down and think of 5 things I'd like to accomplish. And I was just like, okay. And she said, think big. It doesn't matter how big it is. They're goals. Dream a little. You want them to be big. You don't want everything to be, you know, oh, I know I can get that. I know I can get this. You want to stretch. Does anybody want to share anything that they have on theirs? Anyone?
I would.
Yay. Thanks, Donna.
Awesome.
This year I would like to finally hit 15,000 again. Because I'm still irritated that I lost the first 15. I would like to have maybe 2 recruits,
Mm-hmm.
mainly because I want the dinnerware. Not that I would not take them in and treat them well and want them to succeed, but I didn't join Pampered Chef to have a team.
Mm-hmm.
This year, 2025, is going to be a year of no health issues.
Yes.
You had a rough one. Rough 2, right?
Yeah. So in 2 weeks, I get my
Amen,
cast.
sister.
Huh?
Amen.
What?
Amen. Amen to that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
In 9 days, I get my cast off that I've been in a cast for 10 weeks. And it's just gonna, I'm going to conference.
Yay!
That's a goal. That's about it. And I really, as long as I've been having to stay on my tail for 10 weeks, I have not done reaching out as I should have. And a lot of it is just my head. So I need to get over that.
I know that.
Yeah.
We all get up in our own heads.
Yeah.
Well, it's not good that we're all there. Come on.
Right. You got to have a little crazy.
Yeah.
Well, another thing that I do besides the vision board is I have a word for the year. So that year was focus, and just a few of the things on there that I knew there was no way I was going to earn a trip with this side gig, but I was going to put it on there and I was going to go for Hawaii, the top trip. My kids, I was struggling with my kids here in school and I wanted to put them in private school, but I needed a new vehicle and all the things. So I'm like, okay, I want to go to conference in person, and why not throw on there? I want to be a director too. I want to do all these things. And do you know, within that 1 year, I had put that right in front of myself. I saw every single day. I got that new car. I put my kids in private school. I did make it happen and I went to conference. I wasn't a director yet. I was a director probably within months after that because I grew a team, and I earned the trip to Hawaii, which I earned it on New Year's Eve, the very last possible day. But I was like, I'm going to do this. And I just did it because I'm a believer, and it's in front of your face. You can do it as long as you keep seeing it. So I included one from all the years, and it's not always just Pampered Chef things. I mean, it's, you know, sometimes it's monetary things. Why are you doing this? Well, hello, you probably wouldn't do this if you did it for free, right? Because it takes your time. So I have some monetary goals, but I've got, if you can show the other ones if you want, but I went ahead and I made mine, and it's not finished. That's the one.
Hey, Cassie.
Yeah.
Cassie, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you do a vision board for personal and Pampered Chef, or do you include it all together?
The way I do it is I put it all together. It is my life.
Okay.
And these are the things
Okay.
like this one. I need to get a bathroom remodeled. Last year was the first year Tara and myself didn't hit excellence, and that kind of burned. And so that's on my vision board. I want to hit that. And my word for the year is vision. I would like to be more consistent with a team, but not just having a team, helping them hit their 1250 and qualify. Because when they hit their 1250 and qualify, they earn rewards and they see more of what Pampered Chef is about because they're spending more time in a party. They may or may not recruit during that time, but to spend, stay with that person until they hit that goal, kind of like your baby, and then set them free and let them fly. So I need to be more consistent about that. So it's not finished, but those are some of my goals this year. May look messy to you, so you can go to the next slide. Nope, keep going. Those are just some of my other ones every year. And I didn't earn everything every single year either. Trust me, I didn't. But all of my things are on there. Keep going. I'm looking for.
That was it.
No, there should be one more. I've got it on my phone though. I can show.
If you can,
I'll hold my phone up. Okay, so who's a virtual person that would do this virtually and not spend the time cut, paste, making a mess? I know, Tara. Well, we have the new what is it called? Marketing Kitchen.
Yes.
And I can tell you since conference, I have not been big on getting on there. But Marketing Kitchen actually has a template that you can make a vision board. And they have, things that have to do with Pampered Chef, so you can drag those in. But also there's a place in there, I guess, like a database or something that, you can type in something else in your life that doesn't have anything to do with Pampered Chef, and you can make a vision board. So that would be on Marketing Kitchen. And I'm looking for here. I'll just blow this up. It's tells you where to find it. If you go into Marketing Kitchen, there's something that says motivation. I don't know if you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
You would click on that, and that would, you'd go from there as far as ideas. Here's one that someone may, probably can't see that real well, but in Pampered Chef Director Success, a lot of people have put images of what they have done in there. But to me, it's an eye opener. And I can tell you that there's one year, I'd have to go through these and figure out which one. I think it was 2020 that I really slacked on that. I didn't have it in front of me, and I didn't hit those goals because I didn't have it. So goals are important. Whether you go through the whole process like I do of doing a vision board, at least write yourself, have a list of 5 goals, at least something you want to accomplish that you can look forward to. And I also am a list maker. I like to check things off when I hit them. So, it's just a positive thing. You can't go wrong doing it.
Yeah. And I want to show, if you're okay with it. So I do mine online. And if you guys can see it, I kind of broke it up into 4 categories: myself, my family, my business, and my hobbies. But I made this, I think it was like New Year's Eve. So I really need to update it because I didn't even put on there about excellence. I didn't put on there about like the recruiting or the dinnerware. I didn't put anything on there. I just put on here my family, and we're going to be building a new house and just some things like that. But it kind of gives you an idea for me, I'm a little bit more, again, I have to have a section for each. So that's what I put in there. So, Cassie, did you have anything? If you didn't have anything else, then I'm going to go on.
No, you go on.
Okay. So, in just a second, there's something else I wanted to read to you guys first. Okay. So I got a question. Has anybody ever been on a diet?
Done a what?
A diet. Okay. So, or have you tried to lose weight? And I admit it, I have been trying to be on one. And the last 3 weeks have been completely crappy in my household. So it's one thing after another. But one thing I'm learning about weight loss, it reminds me of our business. Okay. So even if you do literally everything right, you still will have days that don't go as planned. Like today, when 3 of my daughters had the stomach bug, and I did not feel like cooking fish tonight, for dinner. So we had to DoorDash chicken noodle soup from Chick-fil-A. So You kind of have to take what you could do. But despite your best planning and good intentions, things are going to happen. You will go over your calorie limit, or you'll miss your workout, or you'll have to eat noodle soup, or whatever, or you don't make your contacts, or you get scared and afraid to offer the business to this host that you know would make a fantastic consultant. When these things don't go perfect, take a deep breath and let it go. What matters most is keeping your eye on the big picture. Now is the perfect time to set your goals for 2025. And after all, we just like Cassie was saying, setting those goals and making that vision board is really going to be how we're going to work towards it. So that leads me into this rapid fire recruiting. And I know most of us are not really big fans of Mark Zuckerberg, but I did find this quote online and it was absolutely awesome. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. So what have you got to lose? Nothing. Don't worry about your pride. Don't worry about somebody telling you no. But we're going to, Cassie and I have, and Lauren, we have been talking about wanting to get our head back into the game and start recruiting this year and building our teams back up. So this is very important. Yes, Cassie?
I was going to say, we have found ourselves making the decision for them by not asking them.
Yeah.
You're making their decision by not giving them information. I mean, who cares if they say no or not right now? It's like you have something that if they want it, they can ask you because you've given them the information. But if you don't, somebody else will.
Yep. And I found a document that I'm going to share. I can give it to afterwards. I can give it to everybody. I'll give it to the leaders and they can pass it down to the teams. But it was called the Rapid Fire Recruiting Offer. And it was specifically for this month. I don't know how I missed it, but it was by Angelique Greer. And somehow I found it in my Google Docs. But step one, and you don't have to write anything down because I'm going to send you the document with everything in it. But step one, it was to think of 10 or more people that you can ask to try the business, including people that have told you no in the past and anyone else that pops into your head. Friends, neighbors, coworkers, relatives, people you know through other people, people you know through your kids, etc. It doesn't even say in there, but hosts, past hosts, guests, you name it. Actually, you know what, Donna? I think I'm going to ask this guy, Mike, that I know at the grocery store to join my team. It's her son. Sorry. So examples, okay? Who do you know that is a food lover? Who do you know that would like to travel on an incentive, or you would like to travel on an incentive trip with? Who loves to support you? We all have them. We all have those friends that will do anything for you, and we're very lucky to have them. But maybe somebody who has tried direct sales before, who is outgoing and a people person. But don't forget about the people that are shy too, because when they're doing online, sometimes that works totally fine because when they're behind a screen, that
Their
works.
Personality really is dynamic because I know some that don't talk in person.
Yep.
So can I ask a question? I know I'm interrupting again, or should I just write it down and wait until the end? It's just that I have a girl that I know. She has her own, started her own bakery business, and she is phenomenal. Oh my gosh. I think she would be really good. So if I recruit her, does she go under me or she go under Cassie, or do I have Cassie reach out to her? I'm sorry. You
She'd be on your team and then you're on my team. So we would all be one big team, but she is your direct recruit. You would get paid on her. And of course, we would help you, as far as training and stuff. So you don't have to feel like I'm not recruiting anybody because I don't know how to train them. We're here to help you.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry to interrupt again.
That was a great question.
So
that was really a great question. So thank you for asking. But on this list, there's a whole bunch of different things. And I don't need to go into detail because I can share, because you can look at them when you look at the document. But so once you come up with your list of 10, you can take a look at those examples to help come up with some of those things, some of those people. But you're going to want to message every person on that list. So you're going to be messaging 10 plus people. And I'm just going to read it real quick. It's a very quick message. And this just says, hey, Cassie, I have a crazy offer for you. I don't know if you know, but I'm working to grow my Pampered Chef business. To help me reach my goal, I'm reaching out and sharing this great incentive with you. I thought of you because insert your why. You could say, because I know you love to cook, because I know you could use the income, you love to help people. Just there's some examples in here, but come up with whatever you can think of and whatever would be unique to that person. And then say, can I share some info with you? And if they reply no, there's words in here to skip. If they reply no, you're going to go down to message number 4 and you're going to send them something else. Hold on a second. I have my notes in here. Okay. So if they reply no, you're going to say, and they don't want to hear the details, you can just say, thanks so much for responding. Let me ask you this. I'm trying to share this new consultant deal with as many people as I can because it is so amazing. For a $25 startup, people can get hundreds of dollars of free products. Do you know of anyone else who might be a good fit? Take a good look at the graphic and let me know. Other than that, thank you for so much for responding, and I appreciate you. So it's a great way to get it out there and ask for referrals because you never know, maybe they might know somebody else that might be perfect for that. So what happens if they say yes? Oh my gosh.
You do a happy dance and
Yeah,
you tap
after
us
you
real
stop
quick.
screaming and yelling, you can go to this one, okay? And there's also a tip on here. It said this makes a great voice clip. So you can either do the voice clip through Facebook or through text, depending on however you reach out to that person. So, and you respond and say, here are the details. I'm looking for a couple of people to join my Pampered Chef team as a consultant and give it a try for only 30 days. So no long-term commitment because, this is aside from this, a lot of people think that you are going to have to marry Pampered Chef. And in reality, you're just going to date them for about 30 days a month. Okay. So say it will cost, huh?
To see if you like them.
Yeah. So it will cost you $25 to join my team. That's it. Then I will run a launch party for you where you get the host rewards and the commission. I will help you fill your calendar with bookings and help you run them. Here's the perk. If in 30 days you can get to 1250, which on average is only 3 parties, you will also get tons of free products and commission, and see the graphic below. There's a graphic in here, which is all set out for you, like for 30 days. Donna, are you asking a question?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not.
Just
Okay.
stretching.
Sorry.
Okay. So then then it just says, what do you think? Kind of amazing, right? Would you like to give it a try, or do you have any other questions? And you basically go through and, if they have, what happens if they don't hit 1250 in their first 30 days? You still get your starter kit, the commission from whatever you sell, the host rewards from your launch party, the opportunity to continue on as a consultant, and you can walk away and keep all that you've earned. So I really like the wording on here because it kind of simplified things, but broke it down into little steps. Instead of just saying, oh, do you want to sign up and do you want to be a consultant? Do you want to be on my team? People don't know what that is. And they automatically, their first response is to just say, hell no, and I'm walking away. Like people automatically say, sorry, I have the hiccups. They say no for just about everything.
Well, and they're afraid to commit. So when you make them understand, really, it's not, nobody's going to repo their kit.
Yes.
You're not going to nag them. You're just going to try and help them get to that point, earn as much free stuff as they can, and get a glimpse of what the business has to offer. And if they don't like it, they walk away and you're still friends. If they do still like it, then you'll help them hit whatever goals they have. They might want to be a national executive, and I'm over here like, nope, I'm good right here, but I will guide you there.
Yeah. And for all of you guys who are at the consultant level or who are not very very used to recruiting, it is scary. Even at this, even when Cassie and I and Lauren and I, when we get a recruit, that's scary, but it's exciting. And it's like, oh my God, I got a recruit. And you like have to go through these steps. I don't know. It just gets that way. But don't be afraid and don't be intimidated. Just like Cassie said in the goal setting and in the vision boards, put it on there and work towards it. Don't be
Goal.
afraid. Huh?
I said it's a goal. If you don't
Yeah.
hit it, then you put it on next year's.
And when you start to recruit, you will get more confident in yourself and in your asks. And you will also get more experience and more confidence in leading. So that will help you. You know, it's like practice makes perfect. You get them on your team, start working with them, and you'll be well on your way to promoting to director and earning all sorts of other incentives and things like that. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I want to make sure that Lauren is going to be up next. And Lauren is going to give us a talk on bookings. So afterwards, if you have any questions about the recruiting or this, just ask. But I'll be sharing the document with everybody too. So Lauren, I can stop sharing if you want, or I can keep it just like this.
That's fine. You can keep that.
Okay.
So I'm just going to talk really briefly about bookings because bookings are really, as it says, the heart of our business. That's where we get sales. That's where we get other bookings. That's where we get our recruit leads. So if you are in the position right now where you need bookings for January and the rest of the year, a lot of us are in the same boat. It's okay. There is a Go for the No cruise into 2025 group. I don't know if you're a part of that. I can put the link for that group in the chat. And they've extended the group through January 12th, and they're giving away 50 PC dollars, I believe. So basically what you do is you just print out a tracker, you ask as many people as you want, and you mark off the no's. You go into the group and you post your tracker, and then you get a chance to win a freebie from the executives. Our executives are printing on that group. So basically the point of that group is just to not be afraid to hear the word no, because really it is just a numbers game. The more no's that you hear, the closer you get to a yes. You can't just ask one person, have them hear no, and then quit. You have to ask, like, I know it used to be like 10 no's to get one yes, but I think now it's more like 15, 20. Tara, Cassie,
I'm
do
not
you guys
sure.
know? It used to be 10 to 1, and that's why the tracker was set up 10 no's like in a
Mhm.
row.
I would say maybe 15.
Maybe 15.
Yeah.
15 no's. But right. So the more people you ask, the closer you are to getting a yes. So if you want to be in a part of that group and have a chance to win some Pampered Chef dollars, I will put that link in the chat. As Tara said at the beginning of the meeting, we have a really good host special. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't think of that word this month. So our hosts will get double the free product rewards when their guest sales hit $650 or more. They're still going to get the 60% off host special, which is like starter sets and small appliances. There's like 8 of them that they can choose from, and the other free products and stuff like that. But if they hit $650 in sales, they can get double the free products. So that is definitely something that can incentivize your host to get more sales. I should have brought water up here. I'm sorry. I'm like
I'll run it over to you.
joking.
Wish I had a consultant close to me.
So if you need to get bookings, definitely start with January because it's the beginning of January. We need January bookings, right? Unless your January is booked and then good for you. Move on to the next month. But I'm assuming we all need January bookings. So you definitely want to start with January. They can get double the free products. They can get 60% off one of those starter sets or those small appliances. And we still have 8 days for that heart-shaped stone that they can get for free as long as they hit $200 in sales. So you could do a quick party for them and get that as well. But here's the thing. I know that we're all focused on getting January parties, but sometimes people will say no. But if they say no, they can't do it this month, ask for next month. Ask for March. If they say like no, because money is still tight from the holidays, I still don't have any money, I spent it all on Christmas presents. People are going to say that, right? So say, okay, well, what about February? How does February work? No, February's not good. Okay, well, March, do you know we've got new products coming out March 1st? Keep going, even though that's not necessarily what you need right now. It's better to get a booking for March than to get no booking at all, right?
Yep.
If they object, none of my friends have any money, blah, 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 blah. Don't forget about shared rewards parties, you guys. Like, okay, then how about we do a discount party for you and your friends? Nobody is going to pay full price, right? Don't forget about fundraisers. People will spend money on a fundraiser when they wouldn't spend the money on a host rewards party or a shared
On
rewards
animals.
party.
On animals. Those are the biggest fundraisers.
I swear to you, if you can find somebody that's like, I've got an animal rescue,
that is going to be
people-
$1,000 party for you.
that's exactly right.
Have
So
it
don't-
for kids' cancer. It'll be a couple $100.
That's exactly
Sad, but true.
You want to save some bunnies? You want to save some bunnies? I have a rabbit rescue person that does a party every so once in a while. And I tell you what, dude, people will save the bunnies.
Crazy Cat Ladies, the cat rescue. I'm not joking. $2,000 fundraisers every year. Do it.
Yes.
Hold on. I don't know if I follow because my daughter works at an animal rescue center here in Westerville, Ohio.
There you go. Fundraiser.
Are you saying, okay, oh, sorry. That's what I'm saying. What do I need to do to do that? Because I'm
Set
not
it up
sure.
just like a regular party, except you click fundraiser. I'll help you with that.
Oh.
And you run it just like a regular party, except whoever the host isn't going to get reward dollars. They're going to get a check for their organization. So let's set that up tomorrow.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, sorry again.
No, that's a great question. Yes, because we forget about fundraisers, or we forget about shared rewards parties and these other kinds of parties that we can have. And this is a great time for that because people are like, oh, money is still tight. They feel bad about asking their friends to spend money. People don't feel bad about asking their friends to spend money on a fundraiser, right?
Or getting a discount.
Or getting they don't feel bad about being like, hey, I've got a discount link open right now. So don't forget about those parties. If you don't have any parties for January, you know that you can be your January host. Host your own party. Even if you did a party in December, if you did a Black Friday party, just do another one. Hey, it's New Year's. Here's my New Year's party, right? Set it up as a shared rewards party if you want to. Close it by the 15th and you're going to get that heart-shaped stone just like any other host would.
Do a mystery host.
Yep, you can do a mystery host. And that's also a great way to get bookings. Just make sure that you can even go back to your past parties. So go back 6 months. Go back to all of your past parties. Who have you not heard back from? Right? Who have you messaged about hosting a party that you haven't heard back from? Message them. Go back to your old party groups and post about the host special for this month. Go back to those groups if you still have them open, those party groups for the past 6 months. If you have any Pampered Chef products that are sitting in your Pampered Chef closet that you're not using, You can use those as giveaways. It's a New Year's surprise box giveaway, or you can even say like a steal my stash.
That's cute. I like that.
I have this and this and this to give away. If you book a party, you get a chance to win, that kind of thing. And there's always a ton of ideas that they share on the Monday night call. All you have to do is go to the Monday night call resource doc and kind of scroll through, right? If you're out of ideas, just scroll through. They're there from all of last year and go and get some booking ideas from that.
And
Um,
Lauren, I wanted to add one more thing in there from when you were talking about going to past hosts or
mhm.
past also don't forget to go back to any open parties that you have. And you can change the date to January. If you set it for today, you can close it out by the 15th. If get them to run another party, do a 3-day express party or 15-minute phone party, whatever. There's all sorts of things that you can do. But submit it by the 15th and they can still get the stone pan.
Yeah.
If
Have
they
any of
get
you seen?
$200 in sales.
No, yeah, they would have to reach 200 in sales.
Yeah. Do you have any like Donna that might be open with like $80 just sitting there and they
I
figure?
have one that's open with like 500. So
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, get them to 650 and they'll get double. And plus, if they submit it before the 15th, they'll also
Yeah.
get the free stone. All my parties right now are kind of refreshed parties, except for one that hadn't qualified. And when I showed them the stone, and I'm like, you only need like $50 more and it'll be qualified. Do you want me to run a quick one? Yes.
Cassie, the other thing is she has $500 in past sales. So if I were to tell, she could only get the stone, the heart stone, if she had an additional $200 sales.
No.
100.
No.
No?
If you were to close that party, redate the party January 1st and close it today, she would get it. I
Because she's
called
got
home office.
200. But why not go for the 650?
Yeah, but I
what we're
mean, yeah,
thinking? But she
if
can
you've
do
got
both.
it, yeah, that's what Cassie's right. She's already got 500, see if she will let you run another party, a 3-day party or whatever. Try to get it to 650 because that will get her the pan. That will also get her double free products. And it will give you another $150 in commissionable sales this month.
Yeah, I would
Right.
sell her on the 650 and get her to say, yeah, I'll let you refresh and have a new party. And then when she says that and say, and also because you're doing it, you're also going to get a free stone no matter what, just because you're letting me run this. And then
Alright.
she'll be like, oh, I wouldn't say because you have 200 in sales. I would say because you're letting me, run a January party real quick for you and try and help you. So she's going to say, yeah, run it. Because she's going to get something free, whether she hits the 650 or not. It's your goal to hit the 650, so you get more sales. That's a good one.
All right.
Sorry, Lauren, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's good. I'm done. I'm done.
See where my team make it to from sake.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go on to, all right. So I shared this in December, but for anybody, I wanted to give some nice words of encouragement. And I'm going to try to read through this real quick because Cassie and Lauren and Lisa, at least you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of times when things aren't going right, it's very easy for us to get down on ourselves, get down on our business, get down and be very negative and want to complain. We all do it, but I have something I want to read to you guys. Okay, 5 things to do instead of complaining. Okay. Practice gratitude. Research shows that when we count 3 blessings a day, we get a measurable boost in happiness that uplifts us and energizes us. It's also physiologically impossible to be stressed and thankful at the same time. 2 thoughts cannot occupy our mind at the same time. If you're focusing on gratitude, you can't be negative. You can also energize and engage your coworkers, your team members, by letting them know how grateful you are for them and their work. Number 2, praise others. Instead of complaining about what others are doing wrong, start focusing on what they're doing right. Praise them and watch as they create more success as a result. Of course, point out their mistakes so that they can learn and grow, but make sure to give 3 times as much praise than criticism. Number 3, focus on success. Start a success journal. Each night before you go to bed, write down one thing about your day. One great thing about your day. The great conversation, the accomplishment, or the win that you are most proud of. Focus on your success, and you'll look forward to creating success tomorrow. Number 4, let it go. Focus on things that you have the power to change, and let go of the things that are beyond your control. You'll be amazed that when you stop trying to control everything, it all somehow works out. And last one is number 5, pray and meditate. Scientific research shows that these daily practices reduce stress, boost positive energy, and promote health, vitality, and longevity. When you're faced with the urge to complain or you are feeling stressed to the max, stop, be still, plug into the ultimate power, and recharge. I thought that was like, sometimes you see things and you really need to just, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. Sometimes you kind of need a refresh in your mindset as well. I know I sure do. It's like one hell after another.
Nope, you're over the hump.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. We're dragging you over it.